Welcome, friends. In Docker interview questions from Knowledge Powerhouse, we go to next question. What are the main security concerns with Docker-based containers? So nowadays, security is of very high importance, and any new technology we try, cloud computing or this containerization, we have to be sure about the security aspects of it. So this question is a very important question from the interview perspective. So Docker based containers have some security concerns. Some of these are like kernel sharing. In a container based system, multiple containers they share same kernel. So like the OS kernel is same, so all the containers are sharing the same. If one container makes kernel to go down, then it will take down all the containers. So since they are sharing the same kernel, and if we hack into like one container that can cause the kernel to go down, then all the containers will be down. And in a virtual machine environment, we do not have this issue because each virtual machine has its own kernel. So that is one issue, that kernel sharing can cause a security concern. Then we have container leakage. Like if a malicious user or a hacker they gain access to one container, then they can try to access the other containers on the same host. And if we do not have the security like tight on a container, then they can exploit the vulnerabilities, and it can allow the user to access other containers on the same host machine. So through one container they can get access to other container. So that is another big issue with the container based system. Then comes the denial of service. This is a popular one, DOS attack. So if one container is occupying or like hogging all the resources of a kernel, then the other containers will starve for the resources. So since there is a sharing of resources from a kernel among all the containers, so one container, if it is under attack, like if you get a denial of service attack, like lot of requests coming to one container, then other services will go down because other containers go down. So it can create a denial of service attack like situation. Then we have tempered images. Sometimes like a hacker or like a malicious user, they can tamper the container image. So once the container image is tampered, like from image you can create multiple containers. This leads to further security concerns. So with this tampered image, there might be some security vulnerability in the host machine, and this vulnerability can be exploited by the hacker, and then it leads to more security issues. Then we have secret sharing. Generally, like one container can access other services. So to access a service, it will need a key or a secret. Like we have API keys. Then a malicious user can gain access to this secret. So once you get access to this secret, then that person can like that hacker can access the different containers that are sharing the same secret. So like the secret or whatever key that is used among all the containers, if it is shared, then one leakage of that key can cause a very big damage to the whole system. So these are the main security concerns that we generally face whenever we have the container based system, especially like if we go for Docker containers, these kind of issues can arise. So we have to be prepared for the handling these secret issues in the best manner.